Florida Congressman Allen West holding his first town hall in Pompano Beach, Florida on Monday, where the Muslim group CAIR decided to take center stage with this.
Can you show me one verse in this Quran where it says to attack America, attack Americans, or attack innocent people?
Well, of course it doesn't say attack America or attack Americans. I mean, the book was written back, somewhere in the 8th or 9th century, so America wasn't even around to say attack America. But you do have a verse of the sword that is in there, and there is talk about killing infidels. Explain it to me. Major Hassan was shouting Allahu Akbar. The people that flew those planes in the building shouting Allahu Akbar. I've been on the battlefield, my friend. Okay? Don't try to blow sunshine up my butt and tell me.
Well, Florida Congressman Allen West joins us live right now from Davie, Florida. Good morning to you, Congressman.
Good morning, Steve. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. That was quite an answer that you gave the guy from CAIR.
Well, I think when you remember the song by Tom Petty that says, "I won't back down," that's the clear message that I have to send. When you think about the fact that we just had 4 Americans that were executed by Somali pirates, now is not the time for us to play, footsie with a very determined adversary and really an enemy that is causing all kind of conflicts across this world. And so I have to stand up for the principles of this country and let people know that I will not be intimidated.
And not only that, Colonel, but you stood up for the principles of the Muslim countries. You served abroad, and you tried to keep freedom alive in Muslim countries.
Absolutely right, and I think that's one of the things that we should understand. We went into Kosovo to protect the Muslim population there. I was there in Desert Shield, Desert Storm to protect Kuwait. I served in Iraq. I've been in Afghanistan. I spent 2.5 years there. So I think I've done my share to make sure that I have brought the light of freedom into the Islamic world. And for this young man to come up and try to castigate me as some type of enemy of Islam, I will not tolerate that.
You show that indeed. Meanwhile, let's talk a little bit about this. I know you're down in Florida right now. You guys have the week off, but there's a possibility that, let's see, a little over 10 days from now, the federal government might shut down unless that continuing resolution is passed by the Senate, and Harry Reid's called it draconian. We've heard a number of Republicans say, look, the Republicans don't want a shutdown.
No, you're absolutely right, and it's not draconian. We have a spending problem in Washington, D.C., and I just don't think that Senator Harry Reid and President Obama really did get the message from November of 2010. What we did, we tackled a failure of the House Democrats in the 111th Congress, and that they did not pass a budget. So we passed a continuing resolution, but we also tackled the big problem of spending in Washington, D.C., and it's time for them to show leadership, and it's not about political gamesmanship, because the president is the chief executive officer of this corporation called America, and if this country shuts down or the government shuts down, it'll be his responsibility.
Right. And you framed it well, and as the President of the United States has said in the past, elections have consequences, and your side won, and that's what you're choosing to do.
Absolutely right. It's very funny, and when they had the health care roundtable debate, that was what he said to Senator John McCain and others, was that, hey, I won. So now he has to understand that the will of the American people clearly came out, and we saw a seismic change in the House of Representatives. We passed legislation that says, this is a continuing resolution with spending cuts. They need to get on board and not play games with the American people and our economic future.
All right. Congressman Allen West joining us today from Florida. Thank you, sir. Have a great vacation.
Thanks.